to check, see if we're still going. We still going? Yeah, we're still going. Great. Step 1. Product and service offering. You need something that is immediately recognizable as a valued offering with little to no explanation needed. This is what I was talking about when it comes to icky, awkward sounding and feelings that you get when you talk about your product or service offering. If you've ever been positioned with a choice of either cold calling or running an ad, I would bet my left nut that you would only run cold ads to get away from the cold calls. Because cold calls, even though they are direct to decision makers, they're presented with barriers and influences that you don't want. Where do you think those feelings come from inside? Those feelings of awkward social fear of rejection, humiliation, and just general feelings of uncomfort that fuel your motivations to actions that lead you further away from the decision maker because of self-beliefs of this will not in like the catalyst of those feelings won't appear and grow and mature inside of you by running a Facebook ad in relation to calling the guy directly. The root of those feelings comes from your confidence within your product's solution, your product's output, your service's output. Let me explain. Your product or service offering in your mind and in your heart is not the best it can be. It is not the best in the world at solving this problem. It is not a no-brainer situation for the individual you're pitching it to. That's where these feelings of awkward ickiness come from. If you had a product that didn't create those feelings of inside of you, you'd be cold calling 12 hours a day, my friend. That means let's run through a scenario with you. Someone knocks on your door, a random guy, not even wearing a suit, and they claim to be able to clean your driveway pristine with no sound, no water, in 25 minutes for $20. And they guarantee not a single weed or grass or shrubbery or anything will grow on your driveway for the next 2 years for $20. You see, a pitch like that, a pitch that requires no further explanation, a pitch that has no inherent fears of loss, risk, a pitch that only had upside for the homeowner, and planting of the feelings of increasing property value, increasing my time to invest in other areas, increasing the attractiveness of my property, reducing the probability of roots pulling up my driveway, making it uneven, for $20. Worst case scenario, I've lost $20 and my driveway looks clean for now. Best case scenario, it's what he's claimed. Do you think that that homeowner will A, slam the door in that person's face, or B, consider those feelings of potential outcome more so than the risk of him just doing it for the next 20 minutes? Now, of course, you're all leaning towards B. You would at least hear him out. And why is that? It's because if the offer or the product is aligned in the framework of what I've just described, it's a no-brainer situation. In every capacity, there's no risk, or if there's any risk, it's so minute that it's irrelevant. There's no downside in any feasible, logical, possible capacity that you could think of. You only gain. Offers like that, you have no feelings of doubt, hesitation, anxiety of presenting to the marketplace, to the world. That's why door salesmen present offers that are quick, no-brainer, solution now, no risk later. That's why that profession exists. That's why it exists. If you're sitting on Facebook Marketplace or running Google Ads, pushing a service or a product that doesn't enact those feelings, that means your competitive advantages are not there. It's not there to the point where they don't appreciate it. It's just not a thing. Or if it is there, you have not presented it in such a way as that I care about it as the end buyer. If you have the interconnecting details on how I can generate an extra $10,000 in government-backed funding per employee I have at certain ratings, but you're talking about pieces of legislation, the 1947 Act of blah blah blah. You're talking about the bounce back payday loan from the COVID-19 epidemic and all of this stuff. You're talking about all of these interconnected pieces of information. I don't care about. I care about the extra 10 grand I can get. That's an appearance. That's a repositioning of your set offer. But I guarantee you probably don't have that if you're watching this. You're probably sitting on a product that's so homogenized, so overdone to the point where it's just so saturated that I see no value, only headaches when it comes to it. I'm talking to you, agency owners, lead generation owners, Facebook ad managers. I'm talking to all of you. I don't care, and other businesses don't care either. You're a dime a dozen. I can get somebody to manage my Facebook ads for free. I can get somebody to just spend 2 hours on YouTube in my organization and to be at the same level that you have. It's absurd. But if you came to me in such a way as you presented an offer that is no-brainer, you repositioned the language of your Facebook ad management service, or that you scrapped that altogether and went to a different angle on how to present a valued, make me more money, save me money, or get me to my result faster result, we will be there. We'll be talking. Something could happen. I'm not going to shoot you down as a successful business owner myself, and I can seriously say this to anybody. If you contact me on any platform and you talk about how I can save money, make more money, or get there faster, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset. It's going to be more so of a battle to get my attention, my ear, my eye on that screen. Long story short, whatever you are doing right now, in the eyes of people want this, people will see value in this. You can sell this for X amount of dollars right now and people will pay it. If you can definitively prove that in 100 cases, you can skip the step because you've got a valid product or service offering that requires little to no marketing. It's a no-brainer situation. I can give you a 15% per month growth for free. All I want is 2% of the lifetime value of every lead I bring to you. That's it. No risk to you. And if there is any risk, I'll give you 110% money back. If you come to me with that, I'm going to listen to you. If you don't have an offer like that, go back to the drawing board. Do not progress. Do not waste your time or money in any marketplace if you do not have an offer that is so no-brainer, that's so insane. You're wasting your time. Be different. Be unique. Have a competitive advantage that is very difficult to copy or will take a lot of money to copy. And if you don't have that, use somebody else's that does. Okay? And then this is just a strategy on how to use YouTube to help identify known. It's basically primary research on how to generate market research on any known problems that are still out there, using other people's videos as it's a depository of said questions, and you can make a quick frequency chart. I've listed out all the steps right there. You could easily just rip it off and copy it.